Freedom is being independent of the outer circumstances. What would you be doing if money were no object? All your fears were gone. I asked myself this question a year ago. I quit everything. I quit a very good paying job, which made me unhappy. I quit a negative relationship, which made me unhappy. I looked at the woman in the mirror, and she wasn't smiling. So I asked myself, what did I want? All I wanted was to be free, create, and be passionate. Everything else would evolve out of this state of mind. Suddenly I realized that freedom was a choice. The door to freedom stood wide open in front of me, and all I felt was a fear of choice, a fear of opportunities. And the only thing I could measure was what I would lose and not what I would gain. And normally I take 3 things that work against whatever I want to do. So as I was contemplating with myself, what would I do to feel free? And if I had no fear, what would I do? I was like, I challenged the universe to show me that life just opens up in front of me like a blossom without a plan. And there were no 3 things that spoke against what I was trying to dream and live and do. So we have quieted down one essential voice in our head. And that voice is your heart. It was screaming for years for an experience I could only have if I fought my fears and faced them. So the time was right 1 year ago to quit all the negativity in my life. I quit in 1 week, being in a good paying job, my negative relationship. Then I asked my heart, what do I have to do to make a difference in the world? And the answer took me by surprise. It was, don't let your fear stand in your way. Follow the sounds of places that inspire you. You are already hearing the wind, the rain, feeling the sun on your skin. The more you will get inspired, the more you stay at places of high vortex. The more people will get inspired to want to be free too. The journey was the goal. Everything would evolve out of being free. But why did this freedom feel like fear? Why couldn't I be excited about it? It was as if I was on the rockiest road I have ever been on, and I didn't even want to be on it. And then all of a sudden, it took me by surprise again, and it evolved into a smooth highway where you just roll with no cares, no agenda, where your own thoughts become your best friend, and the negative ones are not even let in anymore. And then suddenly, your life changes, and your personality changes with it because your personal reality has changed. The more I woke up to what I had done, that I had quitted not just the material things around me, but I had quitted negativity in my life. It was like a clear decision, just like becoming a vegetarian, that negativity had no place in my life anymore. It was the path of no agenda. And then I woke up and I realized that right now, in any given moment, wherever I was in this world, I was asking myself how many women would want to feel what I feel right now. And I suddenly understood that the path I had taken all my life that led up to this moment was about letting go in grace, was about finding a freedom out of a prison house. It was like turning around and facing my fears full on. By doing so, the energy level, the state of being, was so high that it just became a phenomenal state in myself. I understood that I gave myself space, space to breathe, space to be, space to connect, space to just enjoy myself with the universe and the world. It was a dream come true, a dream I had always kept in the back of my heart, never knowing when it would come true. And the same is with you. You have a wish and a want that can be fulfilled. And once it is fulfilled, you are on for a journey. I quit everything in life to prove to myself that the universe has your back all the time. I quit everything to prove to myself that I am enough, that I'm self-satisfied wherever I am. I quit everything to have a relationship to myself and the universe where no one can come between. It's a self-satisfied state of overflowing energy. When you face your fears full on, you receive answers you've never thought were possible. At first I thought, where is my place in the world? And the answer that came after I don't know how many kilometers was, you are a child of this earth. You belong everywhere. You're a tree that can be planted wherever you go. Your peace tours, your peace retreats will be in so many places that you will have to be prepared for it. That is what I heard from the universe. So when life pushes you to the limits, those challenges will make you blossom. They have an effect on you. Life creates situations that pushes you to your edges. And I had that a year ago. And I woke up to what I had to quit and where I had to go. I have chosen to face my fear once and to put out the blockages inside of me by removing them, just like a tooth has to be taken out. Because fear is the cause of every problem you have. You can only fear or you can love. Fear is just a cry for love. I didn't want to fight with life anymore because it's not under my control anyhow. I'm still on my journey. Now it's time to show others how one can journey, either outward or inward. I have chosen to relax and release. It's a freedom I think everyone should have experienced in their life. I would like to empower you to reconnect to this freedom. Choose to follow your dreams, it's worth it.